you guys doing today? Today I'm doing good. I'm about to head to school, so I see you when I get out of school. Bye.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. So, this is a different type of Vlogmas than what I have been posting. This Vlogmas is like a paid forward Vlogmas, and right now we are in a season for giving. So, my part of the story shortened is I have this very special woman in my life. She goes by the name of LaTonia Holmes, but I call her my other mother. She's very kind and giving and supportive and loving. She has been dealing with severe vision loss for the last 11 years now. So I'm just going to go ahead and let her tell you guys her story, and then I'll be back. Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. See you in a second.
It places a hindrance on anybody's life to have a physical impairment just come out of nowhere.
Well, I work for MV Transportation. It's a bus company out of Fairfield, California. In September 2008. One day I get sick at work, get nauseous, very nauseous. Head starts spinning, and thought I was just coming down with something, so I didn't seek any medical attention. I had a severe headache. Finally, when the pain was unbearable, what was going on in my stomach, and the throwing up, I went to the doctor. Went to Fairfield, to the emergency room, and they did a ultrasound and saw something in my abdomen. So they referred me to Vacaville to an OBGYN. She did a more thorough one, and she's like, because of the placement of this and because I don't know what it is, you need to see an oncologist OBGYN because it might be cancer. I was referred to a doctor in San Francisco, an oncologist OBGYN, because of where this thing was growing within my body. It needed to be an OBGYN. And since the OBGYN that I went to, she said the placement of it would require an OBGYN who's also an oncologist to remove it. So I was referred to San Francisco, to Dr. Chan, a very busy oncologist, OBGYN in San Francisco. I think my appointment was like three to 4 weeks out. So I go and see him in October. He does the same thing. He does the ultrasound, and we consult about, he's telling me he could take it out. And while he's taking it out, would I also like to have a hysterectomy? So, we consulted about that, and it was decided that when he did the surgery to remove the mass, the hysterectomy would also take place. But he didn't have any appointments available until January because he was very busy. So I sat with thinking that what's growing in my stomach and will continue to hurt until it was taken out could be cancer from mid-October to January. And like I say, what should have been a 2 or 3 hour operation went into 7 or 8 hours. It was a very long process, and that's because I was losing blood, and they didn't know where from. Once he went in, he said there was infection within my abdomen, and so the mass that he removed was sticky, so it had adhered to certain body parts, and when he pulled it out, he actually ripped my rectum. Blood loss from the ripped rectum resulted in my optic nerves draining. They were swollen going into the surgery because of worry. So when I got out of surgery, when I woke up from surgery, everything in the room was it was like high definition. It was beautiful. There was a young nurse, and she was hooking up an IV to me, and it was plasma in the bag. And I'm like, whoa, what's up with this? And she's like, oh, you lost a lot of blood in surgery. And when I got home, I went to sleep. And when I woke up the next day, I told my girlfriend, I said, it's dark in here. And so we changed all the light bulbs. All the light bulbs. All of the light bulbs went to 100 watt, and things didn't get any better. It stayed dark. And so I finally went to the eye doctor. When I went over there, he told me, he said, okay, how did you get here? I said, I drove. He said, oh, okay. You think you can make it home? I said, yeah, I can make it home. He said, okay, you go home because I'm going to send you, he admitted me right back to UCSF. They're going to have to take a look at you. Whatever he told them, they admitted me the minute I got over there. And that's January. That's late January by the time this is going on. February, March, I'm in the hospital every time I turn around. Finding out that my optic nerves were damaged, I started making changes. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I tried to feed myself better, differently than I had before. I wasn't trying to do any further damage to the optic nerve. Trying to lose the weight from the steroid treatment. That 10-day steroid treatment gave me like 100, maybe 110 extra pounds. Stopped eating meat, and I walk. Now I'm trying to walk daily. And now there's a treatment out there that said, yes, LaTonia, you can come. You can come and we can treat you with these stem cells and pretty much restore your vision. Over every dollar donated to me, to some organization. It will not be, listen, it won't be all of it going to one, right, like you said, several organizations. Because, a sister have to make this money that, you'd be donating to me, because I have nothing. I haven't worked in 10 years. I haven't been able to be gainfully employed for 10 whole years.
What you want prayer for? I want my mom to see. I'm super happy that we came across this study because going through reading the different, testimonies and interviews from the people who can see. Now, it's like, oh my gosh, this is what we've been waiting for. This has been 10 years in the making, right? Where we've been, hey, every time somebody say, what you want prayer for? I want my mom to see, or, I want for my mom to be, happy. It places a hindrance on anybody's life to have a physical impairment just come out of nowhere. It's not like something that we planned on. She hasn't been blind all of her life. It hurts me that she's never ever been able to see my son. It's easy to remember her as being as normal as she was, and she's still normal. She just has a
blurb,
a little hiccup. It places a hindrance on anybody's life to have a physical impairment just come out of nowhere.
Hey guys, I'm back. So if you stayed this long through the video, thank you so much. But I didn't really want to make this video long. I just wanted to make it short and to the point so that you guys could understand what we're asking for. So as she said in the video, she was not born blind. She developed a mass inside of her woman parts, and as she went through surgery to remove that mask, the doctor actually ripped her rectum, which resulted in massive blood loss, which resulted in her optical fluid draining, which resulted in her becoming blind. So she's got accepted into a clinical study. And the research on that shows that a lot of people who have gone through the study have been able to see afterwards. So she's asking for people's help with her GoFundMe. She's actually asking for everyone's help to fund the study. As she said in the video, she hasn't been able to work or be gainfully employed for the past 10 years because of this reason. She's asking for everyone's help, but she also pleads that as soon as she is able to see, she will get right back to work, and for every dollar donated to her, she will put that towards different type of organizations. It won't be just one. She's gonna pay it forward. She's gonna do the same thing that I'm trying to do with this video. I appreciate all the love and support that I have been getting on my YouTube channel, and I love this lady dearly, so I just wanted to use my platform. I know I don't have many subscribers, but the ones that I do, maybe they can talk to somebody and they could talk to somebody, and $5 will help. Anything will help. So like I said, I'm gonna leave her GoFundMe in the description, and I'm gonna leave the link to the study in the description, and I'm gonna leave more information that you guys might want to know, anything that I could think of, in the description. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 12. Bye-bye.